The mysterious story behind the 798 Art Museum in Beijing once again shakes the online world. Rumors spread like wildfire, linking the museum's underground chamber known among insiders as the secret freezing room to the late actor Yu Menglong. Whispers claim that his body, which mysteriously disappeared after the controversial announcement of his death, was hidden deep within this chilling place, beneath layers of silence and secrecy. It all began one cold night when an anonymous post surfaced on Chinese social media, saying, "The truth about Yu Menglong is buried under the art." At first, people laughed it off, thinking it was just another baseless conspiracy. But when several visitors reported seeing restricted access signs near an unmarked section of the 798 museum complex, curiosity exploded into frenzy. Why would an art museum have a highly secured underground area that was never listed on its map? The story of Yu Menglong's passing has always been surrounded by doubt. His death was announced abruptly, and yet no official autopsy was released to the public. The funeral, allegedly held in a private facility outside Beijing, had no public documentation, no clear photographs, and no credible witness statements. Fans who gathered to pay their respects were met with tight security and unanswered questions. From that moment on, everything about Yu Menglong's final hours became a riddle, a puzzle wrapped in government silence and corporate tension. Many recall how, months before his death, Yu Menglong had been involved in a secret project that he described cryptically as art that breathes the truth. Some close friends claimed he spent nights visiting the 798 museum after hours, accompanied by unknown figures in black coats. One of his last social media posts read, "Even art can rot if you freeze it for too long." At the time, fans interpreted it as poetic. Now, it feels more like a coded message, a final cry from someone who knew too much. When an independent journalist named Lu Ren decided to investigate, she uncovered something even more unsettling. Documents linked to a private company that funded the museum revealed a hidden budget labeled Preservation Chamber Maintenance. It was never mentioned in any official records, but several witnesses later confirmed seeing industrial-sized freezers delivered to the museum late at night. One delivery driver, speaking under anonymity, said, "They told me it was for wine storage, but when I helped unload it, I swear it was too cold, colder than anything normal. I felt something inside, wasn't just equipment." Soon after Lu Ren's findings went public, her online accounts vanished. The website hosting her report was taken down within hours, replaced with a simple message, "Content removed for security reasons." This only fueled the growing fire of speculation. People began revisiting old photos of Yu Menglong's art exhibitions, zooming in to spot what they believed were hidden symbols, snowflakes, frost patterns, and words like frozen memory subtly painted into his work. Could he have known that his life, and perhaps even his body, would end in ice as the myth deepened? Several visitors claimed to hear mechanical humming beneath the museum floors, like refrigeration units running at full power. One former technician, now living abroad, confirmed that a lower-level chamber exists, sealed from public access and requiring biometric clearance. "It's not on the blueprints," he said. "It's a classified section only high-level staff know how to enter. I worked there once. You could feel the air, heavy and dry, like walking into a freezer." Theories spiraled online, some saying Yu Menglong's body was preserved as part of an experimental art preservation project, others claiming he was never truly dead but placed in cryogenic suspension by a powerful organization. A few more extreme believers suggested that his DNA was used in a hidden government experiment blending art, memory, and digital immortality. However, one incident reignited the debate entirely. A viral video appeared showing a group of visitors recording inside the museum when their camera captured something unexpected: a faint figure reflected in a metal sculpture. The image, when slowed down, resembled Yu Menglong's face. It wasn't clear or direct, but the resemblance was undeniable. "It's him," fans wrote. "He's still here." After the video spread, the museum quickly released a statement dismissing all rumors, calling them groundless fabrications. Yet, oddly, the museum closed its doors for maintenance just 2 days later, for nearly a month. When it reopened, several sections had been redesigned, and the entrance to the rumored basement was permanently sealed. Locals around the 798 district whispered of trucks arriving at midnight during the closure, vehicles covered in black tarps and escorted by private security. No one was allowed near. Some said they heard strange metallic sounds, like containers being dragged across the ground. Others swore they smelled something chemical, sharp, and cold. To this day, no official explanation exists. Authorities have neither confirmed nor denied the existence of the underground freezing chamber. But eyewitnesses, leaks, and fragments of deleted data all seem to point to one unsettling truth: something beneath the 798 museum does not want to be found. A popular thread on a fan forum summed up the chilling sentiment: art hides secrets. But sometimes, the secret becomes the art. What if the museum itself is a living monument to concealment? What if every exhibit, every polished sculpture, is merely a cover for something preserved below, something that once had a pulse, a face, a story? The idea may sound unreal, yet for those who have followed Yu Menglong's journey, it fits eerily well. His art often spoke of time, decay, and the illusion of permanence. "When you freeze emotion," he once said in an interview, "you kill its warmth but keep its beauty." Perhaps that philosophy was more than metaphor, it was prophecy. Today, visitors still flock to the 798 art district, unaware of what may lie beneath their feet. The laughter, the camera clicks, the sound of footsteps echoing against concrete, all of it floats above a rumored grave of frozen silence. And somewhere deep below, maybe in the heart of the secret chamber, lies a story too cold to ever decay, a shadow frozen under glass, waiting for the world to remember the name Yu Menglong once more. Because sometimes, truth doesn't burn, it freezes.